Welcome to UA High, the prestigious school that's turned out some of the world's greatest heroes. I'm running toward my dream in these halls, learning to overcome obstacles and save people with a smile on my face. That's how I'll become the greatest hero in the world.
What's going on? まださ、やり残してんだろう。修正の章のない日々の中で What's going on? 人とは違うと見た上で可能性のルーツを開く。Dreaming 意志逆走四角い空心の隙間埋めに明けによるから抜けしてはなりたいものなんてないとうさぶいた日々を I keep my ideas lately No 人生愛も夢も変なほど簡単に気がついちゃうもんさ Come let's let Not the man
All Might told me there'd always be people beyond our reach, that we can't protect, even though we want to. Which is why we have to save the people we can reach. I was so close to being able to save him. I needed to save him. Had to. That's the entire reason I have my quirk. My body wouldn't move. I couldn't save someone who was right in front of me. And since I failed, he's gone.
All right, then let's go get him.
We have to leave this to the professionals! It's not the right time for us to get involved! Idiots!
Maybe, but all I know is that at camp, I couldn't do anything. I heard my friend was targeted, and I just stood by. Helpless. So if I stand by and do nothing now, how am I supposed to call myself a hero or a man? Come on! He's still within your reach. We can save Bakugo.
So, let me get this straight. You're going to get Momo to make you another receiver, track a bad guy, and then try to save Bakugo all by yourselves?
Yeah.
The villains who attacked the camp planned to kill some of us, but they took Bakugo alive. What we don't know is how long they'll let him live. That's why we're going after him.
Have the two of you lost your minds?
Hey, calm down. I get how frustrated Kirishima is, and how Todoroki feels since he couldn't grab Bakugo. I'm upset too. But we can't let our emotions get the best of us, right?
We should just leave this to All Might. Mr. Aizawa only gave us permission to fight and use quirks at the training camp.
Aoyama is correct. Though I'm part of the reason we failed, so I can't talk.
You guys!
Listen, we're all shocked that Bakugo was taken from us, but we have to be rational. It doesn't matter how noble your intentions. If you go out there trying to find the bad guys, knowing you're breaking the rules, then you're acting like villains, not heroes.
Sorry for interrupting you guys, but I need a moment alone with Midoriya.
Sure, let's bolt. I want to see how Jiro and Hagakure are doing.
Good idea.
Yeah, okay. Feel better, Deku?
Thank you for visiting me.
We talked to Yaoyorozu yesterday. If we're doing this, it's tonight. Look, I know you've got some pretty hardcore injuries, so I don't know if you can go. But I wanted to invite you since you probably feel the worst. We'll meet in front of the hospital after dark.
Recovery Girl performed some pretty strong healing on your arms while you were unconscious, so you should be able to move them around fairly well. But they were seriously messed up. You've done absurd damage to your body in the last few months. And frankly, this is a whole new league of trauma.
You mean I was hurt a lot worse this time?
I took a close look at your charts. Your past injuries were bad. Splintered bones and ripped muscles that were painful, sure, but could eventually be repaired. This time, the damage was devastating. Usually, a person's body has limiters that keep it from using more than 80% of its power at any given point. But in a crisis situation, it's possible for those limiters to fall away, allowing someone to use 100%. We call it hysterical strength. The reason we have those limiters in the first place is because our bodies can't handle that type of strain. You had this hysterical strength, and because of that, your power ended up overcharged for an extended period. It's bad for your bones and muscles to get battered, of course, but it's worse for your ligaments. Ligaments protect the joints, and yours have seriously degraded. In other words, if you sustain this type of injury, even just 2 or 3 more times, I don't think you're going to be able to move your arms anymore. For now, focus on rehabilitation. Use them a lot, even if it hurts, and we'll leave the rest to UA. I'll discharge you today so you can go home and take it easy. Take this seriously.
Right. Thanks for your help, Doctor. I'm sorry for any trouble I caused.
Recovery Girl's fed up with you, but hey, I get the impression that's nothing new. Also, don't forget you did save someone. Healing begins in the mind. Try not to worry. Stay positive.
Dear Mr. Midoriya, I'm sorry I punched you in the balls. Thank you for saving me, even though you just met me. Please, get better soon so I can thank you in person, okay? Koda.
Koda. Hi, Mom. Yeah, I was discharged, but there's something I have to do, so I won't be home until tomorrow or so. Yeah. I can move now, at least. My body feels kind of run down and sluggish, though, even with all the healing they performed on me. I heard it's because UA wants a close eye on the students. Well, that, and they want to keep the media out as long as they can.
Zuko, do you really have to go back to UA?
There's a call for you, Endeavor, sir.
Who is it?
A Mr. Sukauchi from the police department.
I'm listening.
We would like to request your assistance, sir.
I've received an emergency summons and must leave this place in your hands. Be strong as heavyweight denim without me. Smart as tailor-made suits. Keep the fabric of society safe.
You got it, best genius!
You want me to make a new receiver?
Yes, please.
You must know what we're planning.
I do. Let me think about it.
I wonder what Yaoyorozu decided.
No matter how much we want to go after him, it's her choice.
She's here.
Midoriya.
So how about it? You decide?
I think that...
Hold on.
Ida.
Why are you here?
You. Why did it have to be you two of all people? The ones who stopped me when I acted recklessly. Who received amnesty with me after Hosu. Why are you trying to make the same stupid mistakes I made? Didn't you learn?
What are you talking about?
We are still just students. And Yuei's in a bad position as it is. Anything we do will reflect on our school. Don't you get that?
Ida, we have to. I know you don't like us breaking rules, but...
I'm frustrated too, and concerned, obviously. I'm the class rep, damn it! I'm worried about all my classmates, not just Bakugo! When I saw your injuries, all I could think of was my brother in the hospital. What if your bodies end up irreparable, just like his? Because I didn't step in! Have you not stopped to think about where I'm coming from? Or are you saying that you don't care how I feel?
Of course I do.
Ida, you've got it wrong. We don't expect to face them head-on and win. We'll get him back without fighting.
Yeah, we'll be stealthy. I'm talking covert ops here. We can rescue him without breaking the rules.
I trust in Todoroki's judgment, but still, things could always go wrong. So I'll join you as backup. I'll stand behind my classmates.
You can't be serious.
You're the best.
I know I'm hurt, but if I can still move at all, then I can't just sit still. I have to reach out and do something. Because all I can think about is saving him.
There are stories about every hero, how they became great. Most have one thing in common. Their bodies moved before they had a chance to think, almost on their own.
We'll never agree. So I'm going to come with you.
After the USJ and Hosu attacks, we thought we'd seen true evil. That the worst was over.
We've gathered some of our finest heroes here today. Now, let's talk strategy.
I'll ask you one more time, Katsuki Bakugo, aspiring hero. Will you join the League of Villains?
Go throw yourself into traffic. That something far worse was about to begin.
Midoriya. Huh? I shouldn't have hit you back there. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
I have some concerns, Ida. What exactly is your justification for changing your mind and joining us?
Hey, it's fine. You don't need to apologize.
To be clear, I'm coming because I don't condone your behavior. It's as simple as that. If there's even a hint that physical combat might break out, I'll make you retreat immediately. So in other words, I'm your watchman.
Exactly what we needed.
The same goes for me. Rescuing Bakugo is a job for the pros. Objectively speaking, there's no reason for any of us to go after him. However, I understand how each of you feels, so I'm compromising. Don't forget that.
Right.
Understood.
A rescue without us fighting. It's not plausible. The others are so driven by frustration that they're blinded. But once they see the situation firsthand and realize how difficult it will be, they should understand their plan is completely unrealistic. The coordinates indicate Kamino Ward, Yokohama City in Kanagawa Prefecture. Our travel time will be about 2 hours from here. We should arrive around 10 o'clock tonight.
So, did you tell the rest of the class about this? Do they know what we're doing tonight?
Yes, and they tried their best to talk us out of it.
Yeah, even Uraraka ganged up on us and tried to get us to change our minds.
I just don't know, you guys. Think about what Bakugo would want. We just make everything worse, I'm afraid.
Anyway.
Kanchan! Stick back. Deku!
Just to make sure, you know we're going against everyone's wishes and being completely selfish by doing this. We can call this off if we want to.
Does it look like I want to turn back? Bakugo wouldn't think twice about going after the villains if he were here.
What about you, Midoriya?
He's my friend.
Meddling where you don't technically have to is the essence of being a hero.
Mom. All Might gave me everything. He trusted that I'd make the most of his quirk. I refused to turn back.
I see. All right then.
So this is Camino Ward.
It's so crowded.
Those villains are hiding somewhere in this city. Just tell me where to go!
Wait a second! From now on, we're going to need to be extremely careful. These criminals already know what we look like, remember? We have to consider that we could be attacked at any moment.
Yeah, you're right. Stealth mode.
You're standing out even more, Midoriya.
We won't be able to scout effectively if we're recognizable.
Okay, so what should we do?
I have an idea, though it is a bit old school.
Yo, fool! What you looking at?
This is me, Incognito.
Now we're blend in perfectly.
I feel so ridiculous.
I don't know, I kinda dig it.
Watch it, you punks! Get lost!
That's all wrong, you gotta stick your chin out more.
You talking to me?
That's it!
We're just a few scoundrels cruising for hot girls!
Close enough!
Great disguises. We'd stand out in this district dressed like kids.
Yaoyorozu, couldn't you have used your quirk for this to save money?
Well, technically, but that's against the rules! If I started making everything, think of the impact on the economy! We must ensure the flow of commerce! That's right! It's our civic duty as citizens!
Sure. So the rich girl just wants to go shopping, huh?
Everyone, our destination is this way.
Whoa, it's UA High!
Let's return to a short clip from the UA High School press conference that just wrapped up.
Mr. Aizawa.
Vlad King and the principal.
We are here to apologize. A recent incident allowed harm to come to 27 first-year heroes, and we staff were ill-prepared. We take responsibility for any trauma caused by our negligence. It's our duty to train heroes, but also to protect heroes in training.
This is crazy, he hates being on TV.
I'll take the first question. Since the beginning of the year, UA students have had 4 encounters with villains. This time there were students who were gravely injured. How did you explain this to their families? And what are some of the specific steps you're taking to ensure their safety in the future?
The media should know what UA's basic position is since they didn't cancel the sports festival. They just want him to look bad. They're treating them like villains.
We will increase patrols around the school grounds and review security measures within the school. The safety of UA students is our main priority, make no mistake about it.
What are these dudes thinking?
They're gonna get those kids killed.
They should be ashamed.
Increased patrols? Give me a break.
What about the rest of us?
The mood was changing. You could feel it in the air. People were turning against heroes. And if we didn't do something, it was just going to get worse.
Isn't that strange? The heroes are becoming the bad guys. Seems like they're not dealing with this very well at all. So much criticism. But everyone makes a mistake or two, right? It's not like they're supposed to be perfect. Modern-day heroes sure have it rough. Don't you think, Bakugo? Once a hero receives payment to protect people, they aren't a real hero anymore. That's what Stain's actions taught us. A hero in this current system only cares about money and glory. And since society buys into those idiotic rules, anyone deemed a loser is shoved aside. So we want to pose some questions. What is a hero? What is justice? Is this society truly fair? Soon, everyone will be asking. That's when we'll know we've won. And you like winning, don't you? Dobby, let him go.
Huh? You know he'll just fight.
It's fine. We're recruiting him, so we should treat him as an equal. Besides, he's smart enough to know he can't take us all, right? After all, UA students are so clever.
Hey, Twice, you do it.
Sure thing. No way.
Do it.
Oh, man. I do apologize for such forceful methods. But please understand that we aren't some kind of unruly mob committing crimes without a third act in mind. We didn't kidnap you by accident.
Even though our backgrounds are different, everyone here has suffered. Because of people, rules, and heroes who try to hold us back. I'm sure you're the same.
Shigaraki! I'm done listening to your endless talking. Can you not get to the point, or do you just like your own voice? Basically, what you're saying is you want to cause some trouble and you want me to join you. Well, screw you.
Did you see what he just did? Man, it doesn't get any cooler than All Might. That's why he's the greatest. No matter how much trouble he's in, he's always the winner.
I like to win. I want to win just like All Might. No matter what you have to offer me. That will never change, do you understand?
As we investigate the League of Villains hideout, we discover a secret Nomu factory. But wait, Kacchan isn't there? Next time, All for One, go beyond, plus Ultra!